good, YouTube? Hope y'all doing all right this evening, man. Look at that beautiful sunset, man. That is beautiful, man. I like that. That's like one of them sunsets you see on somebody's background on their computer or something. But we are, it looked like I should have maybe went another way, but I don't know. We're gonna thug it out. Going straight down 75 to 45. Ooh-wee. 24 minutes. Yeah, your boy should have went around. Well, it wasn't gonna matter anyway if I went around or not. It wasn't gonna matter, man. But we about to be in stop and go traffic for a little minute. Till we make it down here to Hobby Lobby. Gotta love Dallas traffic, y'all. Crack these windows a little more. Y'all can hear these Jakes a little better. Oh man, like I need to hop in that this lane over here to my right. Seems like they moving and grooving. Yeah, cause we literally stopping and going over here. Huh. Maybe I should try and hop over there, but there really ain't no space for me to. And now they starting to slow down too, so it really don't matter. That's how it be for me, man. Once I would have hopped over there, then traffic would have slowed down, and then this side right here would have been rolling.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Y'all, about an hour and a half away from the house. And we're on the side of the road, y'all. So same issue, we keep having this fuel issue. This time, I can't even get it out, it's so cold out here. What I should have did last time, I had a hose long enough so I don't have to keep on filling up this 5-gallon jug. Of course, I got almost a full tank of gas in there too. My camera will not focus, y'all. I guess it's too cold for the camera too. But I got this airline. That little airline that you hook up to the trailer. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna put this in this tank with the broom, so that way it'll get all the fuel. Y'all can see really that's fuel right there. All my fuel is on this side. Yep. And I literally put $300 worth of fuel on that passenger side, on the driver's side, because this side was already full on the passenger side. So I put $300 worth over there, and now it's empty. I made it up here 3 hours up, and it's empty. So good morning, YouTube. Good morning, y'all. We done made it out here to the yard. Just got us a fresh new little stack of manifests. I didn't know it was 2 different manifests. Can't really show y'all. There we go. So that's local. That's the local manifest right there. That's what I've been using. And she said these are over the road. I ain't know that. But now I'm gonna start using both of them. But anyway, yeah, man, we about to hop in the truck. Finna get a crunk back up. I've been sitting in the office for a minute waiting for our dispatcher to get in. She got in, gave me some manifest, and gave me my trailer number and everything for Hobby Lobby. But anyway, y'all, so we got a late start because she said that the containers was gonna come in Sunday. They're supposed to come in yesterday for us, for me to go ahead and, leave out whenever I felt like leaving out. My plan was to leave out early this morning, about 2, 3 a.m. Hold on. Let me get situated. All right, so yeah, my plan was to leave out early. Nope, that's for the other day. Where the 2 she just gave me? Right here. All right. That's what I'm talking about. So on this one right here, it actually say in the remarks where the container I'm picking up is what row it's on. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. So once I go in, I go directly to row A. That's how it's supposed to be, because they don't tell you at Hobby Lobby. That little screen don't tell you whether you click bobtail or container. Because when you go in, you got to hit bobtail. You can't hit container. I was going in, hitting container, thinking that it's going to let me know where my container was. That's for anybody bringing in a container, and it tells you where to go drop it. When you click bobtail, that's how you're supposed to do when you coming in bobtail. It don't tell you where your stuff is. It don't even ask you what container you picking up. It just lets you come in as long as you got your gate code. It just asks you for your gate code and your truck number. Y'all, so just a little update. I will work on. I will. I will. But right now I'm working on getting me a personal truck. I was gonna, you know, either go with a car or a truck, but I need a truck to do certain things and stuff. Hop over here in front of you, my boy. But yeah, I need a truck, man. I hadn't had a truck in a while, and I need to hop back in the truck, man. I'm tired of being in cars. But I've been looking at a few trucks. I've just been debating. Like, I'm not a Ford guy at all, so I'm not going with Ford. Now, there are some that look good, though, y'all. There are some Fords that look good. I just don't want a Ford. I'm not a Ford guy. I didn't grow up on them. I grew up on Chevys and GMCs and a few Rams. But mainly Chevy and GMC is the trucks that I grew up on. Like, I'm a General Motors guy. I'm a GM guy, y'all. But up here, being here in Texas, man, there's a lot of Rams for sale. A lot of Rams. So I don't know. I may end up going with a Ram over a Chevy or a GMC. But it really, look at them three dogs just over there chilling. But yeah, man, if I can find a Chevy or a GMC that I like, then I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, I should definitely have me a truck. I'm gonna say by mid-February at the latest. Hopefully it work out. Hopefully, you know, that's like I said, that's the plan. I don't know really where he's trying to go, but he got his blinker light on. But yeah, that's the plan, though. You know, plans change, things happen. So it may not happen, you know, may or may not happen. I don't know. We done got in. We done found our container already, y'all. Like I said, man, it's easy when you already know where you're going. All right, we locked in. Ooh. All right, let's hook her up. We can get on this road. So right now, my GPS say, my truck GPS say, if I leave, I'll make it there at 11:18. Let's put it in here. All right, so it looked like traffic is still not bad. It's just that one little section on 45. Dang, is it a wreck? It can't be a wreck right there, man. Alright, so when I leave out of here, I might end up going this way. I don't know why. Well, that's the car route. I could 17 minutes slower. And it's already a wreck over there. And that don't make no sense how many wrecks that happen in Dallas, y'all. So it says a wreck right here. I think I can get around that though. Oh, all right, y'all. I just had to fix this light wasn't working. So for one, this right here was unplugged, which I wish I could give it a little bit more slack, but I can't. I ended up having to cut this a little bit and redo it. I don't have any tape on me though. Only part I don't like, so that's gonna be exposed. So we'll at least do this. But got the light back working. Lines hooked up. We're gonna go check the other side, check the other lights. All right. Yeah, we're gonna check the other lights and what's my, oh, that's my gloves and all that junk. All right, good. All right. Let's see. I don't think she updated my app yet either. And I left my phone in the truck. to take a picture. But that's not blinking, so I gotta make sure, I gotta check my pigtail. Make sure it's in there all the way. Which is good, 'cause I still gotta come back here to check the, after I mess with the pigtail, I gotta check that light again. Alright y'all, my glasses died, but as y'all can see, we got both the lights going now. So let me check. Let's take a picture of this. And we'll do chassis, container number. Boom, boom. Alright, let's get in the truck and see if she done fixed my, my app yet, so I can update it. Oh, all right, y'all. We just made it to Hobby Lobby. Say if I turn around right now, we'll make it back at 3:15. That is by the truck GPS though. Let's see where they want us to take it to this time. I ain't gonna pull all the way up. Stay right here so I can kind of see. I can't see, actually. All right, gotta go to C, which is where I took it to last time. Let's make sure we're going yard move. All right, y'all. Let's go find our next one. We're looking for a TRHU. Last four will be 1804. Ho, 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 ho. Good on this side. So I gotta head back over there. That's where I picked up my first two empty containers at over here, y'all. And then we also pick up empties over here too. So this is building 5,000 and this is building 8,000. Where we was dropping our empties the very first time was building 9,000, which is the one right beside when you come through. I like that green on that Freightliner. That's nice. All right, so we're looking for a red container this time. What was my last four? 1804. TRHU 1804. Now, yard driver, why would you do that? And you see how about the back end. I tell you, boy, these yard drivers, they do some crazy stuff, man. Them some of the ones that can't drive, and they think they can because they own the yard, doing everything and whipping the truck and the trailer and all that in. Like, that's not driving. But they be some of the most reckless drivers. Let me say that. Not that they can't drive, they be some of the most reckless ones. Alright y'all, so he said it's over here on road D, which I dropped mine off on C. Well, I called my dispatcher. Let me back up. So I called my dispatcher, and she said no, that was the only location she had. So she's like, call the number that we give y'all and check that out. So I was like, okay, cool. And I called him, and he said it's showing in 5000 D. So I dropped mine on 5000 C. Now I'm gonna ride down D and see where it's at. I think they usually be on the opposite end, but every time I picked up an empty over here, it'd be on the far end. That got a big gas in it. 2 of them actually. Alright. So it ain't a whole, I guess a lot of containers, but it ain't that many to where I can't really drive semi-fast, because I'm in, what gear am I in? 6th gear? Yeah, I'm in 6th gear right now, so we just letting it cruise. Up. Gonna check out the lights and everything. Let's hit the air pressure real quick. Alright. So yeah, we got everything hooked up. Check the lights. We just hit the air pressure. There we go. Tires look alright. Yes, sir. I like to have them tight. Most people don't be having them too tight. Lights is good. Let's pop it open real quick. Opposite ways. Them things suck trying to do them with one hand. What I just step on? Stick. Alright. They got some good tires on them. Lights and everything working. Oh, let's get a picture of the trailer number and everything. YouTube, we done made it back to UP down here in Wilmer, Hutchins, whatever you want to call it. Y'all better than me, man. I really don't know why y'all be stopping right here, man. I tried to catch it. Like nobody's coming. Unless I see somebody coming, man, I do not stop right there. It's pointless to me. Very, very pointless. There's only traffic coming two ways. Straight across from you. If they coming, if you going straight and they going straight, y'all just boom. And if somebody coming from this way, they still not gonna hit you unless they just keep going straight into the rail yard. All right, so we done made it back though. We made it back to the yard, y'all. Slow it down to 10. Hopefully the gator let us right on through. Lane number 2. So I see IMC, they be stopping right there. I don't ever really stop, but I guess if I did, it would probably help me with situations like this. It is what it is, though. Oh, I gotta wait. Might be why it didn't scan me through. Alright, we complete. Let's roll. Oh, driver. Oh, that's the driver that let me open a while ago. I appreciate you, my boy. We gotta go to B1, 326. So we'll be in the first section of the B's. I think we gotta cross the railroad tracks. I don't think so. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down row C so that I can come back around row B and I can back in on the driver's side instead of blind side. B326, so right here, y'all. Come on, come on. I'm going right here. So yeah, B326. I'm gonna park mine in 325. 325. Stayed in it a little bit too long. It's all right. Or turned it a little bit too much. One or the other, whatever have you, or what have you, however I'm supposed to be saying that. I could probably get that and fix it without having to pull up, but why not just pull up and do our thing? I do like too that the my landing gear is on this side, so I can do everything from this side of the trailer. All right, let's get unhooked. Update this app. On that midnight train to the house, y'all. Midnight train to Georgia.